Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Frankie W and welcome back to my life. Today's video is a little impromptu and a little random, but I'm doing an unboxing of Nami. Nami is a matcha brand that was created by the YouTuber Your Mom Ashley. She's a lifestyle influencer from upstate New York, which was kind of ironic because I went to school upstate and she lived in Cali and now she lives in New York, and I was in New York and now I live in Cali. Basically, she has a matcha company that she started, and I've been debating for a long time if I was going to buy it or not. So this is the matcha kit and it was delivered today. I will say before I open this, I heard a thud when this was delivered and I was really scared. So I'm nervous that even though there are like "this is fragile" stickers on both sides, I'm really scared that the person who brought this to my apartment or delivered it has damaged it, but we won't know until we open it. So I'm gonna This is the box. I love the color. It's like this really nice yellow green, pea green almost, and it has Nami, and then on this side it says "made with love," and then you just slide it open. There's a little card. It's like a fake postcard and it says "Nami is here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting my business and my passion. I genuinely can't believe that Nami is now in your hands. I hope you enjoy your order. Cheers. Much love, Ashley, the founder." So for those who don't know, I recently moved apartments. This is my new apartment, and in that I made this coffee bar set. Technically it's like a bar cart, but it's gonna be a tea bar for me because I usually only drink tea, but now I have this matcha set that I can also add to it. Last but not least, we have the bowl. This is what I'm scared is broken, but hopefully it's not. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. Hi, I want to just say that this was also in the box. For those who don't know, I feel like I am a very unique breed of person who loves matcha lemonades more than she likes matcha. A lot of people have their matchas with almond milk, oat milk, all those things. I am a matcha lemonade girl. That's what I order the most at any coffee shop. So I already have like all the other ingredients needed for a matcha lemonade because I drink lemon tea and things like that. So I'm gonna use this to create a matcha lemonade and we're gonna see how it is, and I'm so excited. This will definitely save me a lot of money because I order matcha lemonades anytime I'm at a coffee shop. Anyone curious about the price of this, because it is a little bit of a steep price for these 4 to 5 items. This costs $104, and that might be a little steep of a price for some people. That might not be, especially since you can use this all the time, and really after I finish using her matcha, I could literally use any matcha with this set in case hers was expensive. But it's kind of like you're trusting the brand, you're trusting the company because of its creator. I was debating back and forth for a while if I was gonna buy this, especially because I've seen mixed reviews on her website. So I'm gonna use it. I'll tell you how I feel authentically as someone who's a fan of her, but also as someone who just likes matcha lemonades and matcha in general, because I think a lot of the reviews are skewing towards "it's overpriced, why would I buy it?" or "she's my favorite YouTuber," and there's not really anything in between. And transparently, the reason I ended up finally buying it is because of Daisy, who I went on semester at sea with. I'm literally wearing a semester at sea sweatshirt. Her, I guess in one of her Instagram dumps, she had this set up in a photo and I DM'd her about it, and it turns out that her sister loves it and swears by it. So, you know, friends influence people all the time. This setup is gonna go on my coffee tea bar behind me right here. I forgot that I had the monkey. I saw the monkey in theaters recently, that's why this is over here. I'll put it down. The second half of this video is going to be me making matcha, which will be me in the future. So I'm just using a recipe that I found on Unbound Wellness for my matcha lemonade, and really only things you need are matcha green tea powder, water, ice, honey, and lemon juice. I'm gonna just use sugar. It doesn't exactly taste like the coffee shop, but I think that's more a me error figuring out the amount of water to lemon juice ratio and ice ratio. It's not bad. I need to get better at it. But I don't hate it. For my first time making matcha at home, I can't even tell if it's too green. It kind of looks the exact shade of green that I see at the coffee shop. So I'm pretty, like, the color looks pretty good. I think I just need to figure out my water to lemon juice ratio, but it doesn't taste bad. So I'm gonna count this as a win. It also might be different if I use actual lemonade instead of lemon juice and sugar flavoring, because I'm curious if the coffee shops use lemon juice or lemonade. One of the recipes I got back when I was talking to someone about how I like matcha lemonades, he definitely used lemonade and not lemon juice. So I'm really curious about that. I definitely have to wipe down the counter because I don't want matcha stains to be a thing, but I also was debating on getting a runner for this counter anyway, so this just proves I definitely need one. And I was planning on getting a green one to offset the orange, which, you know, honestly, that'll also mask the matcha. It's after work. I'm making another matcha lemonade. So this time I'm making it in the big cup that I usually, if I go to coffee shops, I'll also just get matcha in this. And then this time I'm going to be a little bit more precise on measurements. So I did 1 tablespoon, or sorry, I did 1 teaspoon or 2 half teaspoons of matcha. And so it says 1 to 2 ounces of water. So I'm actually going to get my bigger cups. So 1 fluid ounce is 0.125 US cups, which I'm pretty sure is 1/4? Is 1/8. 1/8. Add 1.5 tablespoons of matcha to 1 to 2 ounces of water, and then whisk, and then add 4 to 6 ounces of water or milk or honey. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1 ounce of water, which is also 1/8 cup. Put that in there. Then we're gonna whisk, and then we're gonna add more hot water, and then, ooh, I can smell the matcha already. So this is what the matcha looks like, and yes, in comparison to the batch I made last time, I probably overdid it with the amount of water and matcha that were in here. But this is supposed to be for 1 cup, 1 serving. So yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this to add sugar for it to dissolve, and then I'm gonna add this to my bigger cup. Yeah, The batch I made earlier was just a bit watery. I really like this. Yeah, I think it's a little tardy because I'm using lemon juice like the recipes say, while I think coffee shops just use lemonade. So I think I'm gonna buy lemonade and do it again, but don't hate it. Need to clean up my station, so not everything's gonna be stained green. Hi guys! So, it's been a couple weeks since the original unboxing. I've been trying nami, making it different ways. It's always a matcha lemonade though, sorry to say for the ones who wanted to try something new, but I've been making it with lemon juice, I've made it with lemonade, I've used agave, I haven't used agave, done with ice, without ice, like I've done different scoops of matcha and how much water I use, all those types of things. Measuring cup versus scoopy stick thing. I love it. I've been using it a lot. I really do appreciate the product. I am really surprised though. What's funny is I'm not to say I'm skeptical, but I've been in, I don't think I mentioned this in the original intro of this video. I'm part of the matcha mob, so I've seen the behind the scenes videos like from the beginning of her creating this and her passion behind it. I just don't think I've ever made matcha at home, so I was a little skeptical if I would use it as much as I do. I do love it. It's one of the things that'll be in like an apartment video is like decorating my tea cart and adding like a specific matcha section to it. Also, I'm probably gonna get like a mount for mugs on the wall. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I actually really like the matcha set. I use it all the time. I think it's definitely worth the money, so that's good. I was a little scared that I'd only use it like once or twice and then I would be a waste, but that's not the case at all. I use it all the time, so that's great. To be fair to the product, I wanted to give a couple weeks later of an update because I definitely did one the day of, a couple days later. Now it's been weeks and I still use the product. I have my own little tea area in my kitchen. Yeah, I guess it gets a Frankie seal of approval. Nobody's asking if it does, but I was really scared and really nervous to purchase this because I thought maybe I'd only be using it once or twice, but I use it all the time. It's a nice addition to my kitchen dining room setup. The only thing that gets slightly annoying is cleanup. I'm always in a rush, so if I wanted to make matcha before I like left for work, there's just that extra step of leaving it dirty and then cleaning it when I get back or cleaning it in the morning. So I'm still trying to figure out the routine of when I make a matcha, but today is fine. So that's pretty much it for this video. So if you made it this far, make sure to leave the little matcha emoji down below and tell me your thoughts. What are your favorite matcha brands? What other YouTuber brands do you get behind? I do think it's interesting when YouTubers go into specific brands because you have to see if they're actually passionate for that specifically or if it's kind of just a cash grab. Like I feel like Nami versus like Emma Chamberlain coffee and like Keith, I think I mentioned the Try Guys Keith Habersberger, his chicken and burger sauce. Like those are 3 YouTubers where I feel like they really put like they're very much behind the brand that they support. Or like Zach Cornfield, he used to have Zydeco tea. I never got to try it because when the pandemic happened, he kind of paused it, which was probably really smart. So I would love to try Zydeco if it was still a thing. But yeah, comment down below some of your favorite YouTuber brands that you think the YouTubers actually like stand behind and support, and other places that you buy matcha from. I know I think Patricia Sucks is her username. She just did a video testing out matcha, and she also like showed the different matcha brands that her and her boyfriend get from Japan. So when I finish this nami, I might like stock up on some others, but obviously once you open them, they go bad pretty fast, so I don't want to stock up too quickly. Yeah, that's everything. Bye guys.